The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark.
Glory to you, O Lord.
The disciples had forgotten to bring bread, and they had only one loaf with them in the boat. Jesus enjoined them, "Watch out, guard against the leaven of the Pharisees and the leaven of Herod." They concluded among themselves that it was because they had no bread. When he became aware of this, he said to them, "Why do you conclude that it is because you have no bread? Do you not yet understand or comprehend? Are your hearts hardened? Do you have eyes and not see, ears and not hear? And do you not remember when I broke the 5 loaves for the 5,000, how many wicker baskets full of fragments you picked up?" They answered him, 12. "When I broke the 7 loaves for the 4,000, how many full baskets of fragments did you pick up?" They answered him, 7. He said to them, "Do you still not understand?" The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Please be seated.
Magandang umaga po ulit sa inyong lahat, and welcome to the Minor Basilica of Our Lady of the Holy Rosary of Manaoag. Siguro everybody, siguro lahat merong times na we worry too much or we forget, tulad ng binasa natin dito sa Gospel. Konting kakulangan lang, we worry. Konting maiba lang, we forget. Many times, we worry and we forget. And that is the sense that the Gospel brings us today. At least what Jesus tells His disciples. Don't worry. Don't worry. God will always provide for our hungers, for our needs. God always blesses us abundantly. Kaya ni-remind niya yung mga apostles. Ni-remind niya yung apostles about those times when He multiplied bread and fed 5,000, and another time fed 4,000 people with very little bread. Sabihin, God is able in His power and compassion, is able to feed, is able to provide for the needs of many people, including ourselves. So, isa sigurong pwede natin pag-isipan, food for thought, or maybe something that we can reflect on today, is that question. Today, nowadays, what do we hunger for? Ano bang kailangan natin? What do we need? What are we asking God for? We need to trust in God's providence and not worry, remembering how God has blessed us in the past with so many things, with more than what we need. Except that sometimes we fail to recognize, di ba? Na nakikita lang natin yung gusto natin o yung mahalaga sa atin. Hindi natin na-realize, hindi natin nakikita agad o natatandaan yung mga maliliit na bagay, maliliit na blessings that God gives us along the way. We need to constantly remember that God blesses us abundantly, that God will provide for us abundantly. Importante yun so that we can always be there for God. We can always thank God. We can always give thanks to God. And if we are thankful, grateful people are always happy people because they have something to be grateful for. So, magiging masaya yung mga tao. Kaya we can relate that to the first reading in the sense that dun sa first reading naman, a lot of people were living in a way during the time of Noah. At the first reading, a lot of people were living in ways that God didn't want them to lead. They were evil, had evil desires, and they were not very good people. A lot of not very good people were turning up. So, disappointed ang Panginoon during the time of Noah, and so He sends the deluge. And yet, in His disappointment, kahit na maraming mga tao ang hindi gumagawa ng tama, hindi nabubuhay ng tama. And yet he was able to ask Noah, sabi niya kay Noah, bago magdumating yung deluge, sabi niya kay Noah, bring 7 pairs of clean animals and 7 pairs of clean birds. Diba? Para mag-propagate later on kapag nawala na yung baha, nawala na yung bagyo. Bring 7 pairs of clean animals and 7 pairs of clean birds. Ibig sabihin, marami pa rin palang despite the fact na maraming taong hindi mabuti, I think that it's symbolic what God tells Noah, symbolic of not only of animals and birds, but also of people. Kasi si Noah mismo, yung kanyang buong household pinasama. Sabihin, kahit na maraming magugulong tao, maraming taong hindi gumagawa ng tama, yung family Noah gumagawa pa rin ng tama. Yung mga animals among the animals and the birds, meron pa rin mga pwedeng iselba kasi gumagawa ng tama. And even more importantly, doon sa pinadala ng God kay Noah are also 1 pair of unclean animals and 1 pair of unclean birds. What is this trying to tell us? Unang-una, magandang tignan yung numerological meaning ng mga itong numbers, no? Yung 7, ang symbolism ng 7 is that it is full and complete. So ibig sabihin, at sa di ba, merong 7 days in the week, no? So fullness. It's a sign of fullness and completion. And these 7 pairs of birds and animals will complete the world, will complete creation after the deluge. So, pero, nagpadala pa rin ang Panginoon ng isang pair of unclean animals and unclean birds. Ibig sabihin, ano sinasabi sa atin? That there will always be unclean creatures around us. Not only creatures as in animals and birds, but even human beings. So, and yet, mas marami yung clean. So, ano ibig sabihin sa atin yan? Mas marami in our world, all around us, there will be many good people. Many clean people, many good people. People who we can rely on. Siguro, people who might be even the agents or the source of God's providence and abundance. Sila mismo yung tutulong sa atin o tayo mismo ang tutulong dun sa iba. We are the good people. Hopefully, we are the good people. We are the clean creatures. But among us, there will always be a few who may not be so clean. And God is trying to tell us, at least in that reading, na siguro be prepared, no? Be aware na hindi lahat ay gagawa ng tama. May mga taong magkakamali. And minsan, tayo din yun. We also make those mistakes. We also become the unclean creatures at some point in our lives. But of course, what we might want to dwell on is to always try to belong to the clean and not the unclean. And God will provide. God always provides for us para piliin natin lagi yung tama, kaya lang tayo yung tumatalikod, tayo yung pumapalya, we choose the other way. We choose the wrong way instead of God's way. So, siguro we ask ourselves, maybe we need to pray in relation to the first reading. We need to pray and ask God's help to keep us deciding and choosing only what is right so that we can remain clean in His eyes. Let us ask God to help us na sana lagi nating mapipili kung ano yung tama so that we are clean in God's eyes para hindi na ulit sirain yung mundo katulad ng panahon ni Noah. But also, we remember to always be at peace that God will provide for us God will provide for everything that we need, and hopefully we recognize what God's providence, so that we can stay and it'll help us being stable, being at peace. It can help us choose what is right, choose what is good and what is true. We ask God's help for that.